Welcome to another edition of the CSI Coaches Show. I'm joined here with women's basketball coach Randy Rodgers. Randy, thanks for joining us.
You're welcome. Good to be here.
So first, let's talk about this last game a little bit. Able to finally get that first win of the season against USU Eastern, and kind of a little bit of a surprise at who the big factor in that was. Finley Garnett, first start in quite a while in this season, came out with 25 points, 12 rebounds, hit that three to send it at overtime. What kind of went through your mind to decide, let's start Finley and see what she can do?
Well, me and Coach, just outside the locker room before we went in, decided to switch up our lineup. And it wasn't just Finley. We put 4 freshmen in what we thought was going to be a big game for us. We needed to get that win to eliminate a third game to get to nationals. So Finley was one that we knew that, she works hard. She's aggressive. She gets on the glass. And that's what we've been missing is that kid that's just going to go after some rebounds. And so we made that decision to put her in. And it was neat to see the game start, and the first loose ball rebound was Finley's, and we said that's the reason. And we didn't see all the points coming, and we didn't see the length that she was going to play in that game. We thought we'd start her and just see how it goes, and if things aren't going good, we'll pull her out. But she kept getting more and more confident as the game went on, and here you got a kid with 24 points, 12 rebounds, whatever she ended up with, and. Happy for her because she's kind of been down and not playing a lot of minutes. And, what she did in that game is what we brought her to do. And that was probably the first time we saw that in a consistent manner.
Always good to see when a plan like that comes together. Looking a little forward, we have that game against Snow, first round of the tournament. They've kind of had your number the last couple of games. What are the keys to beating the squad and turning things around and advancing?
Well, it's kind of been simple when you look at the stat sheet, and it's been the rebounding. It's been the extra shots that Snow's been getting on us. That they now are starting 2'6", 2'6'3" kids, and they do a good job on the glass, and they can finish around the glass if they get the offensive rebound. We did a poor job at putting a body on them and gaining possession. We did a great job at taking them out of their offense, but then we did a poor job the last 10 seconds of a shot clock when you have to actually just play basketball on the defensive end. And I thought their late screens on us, they were able to get free and get some easy buckets and some second chance points, which is always going to lead to 75-80% shooting off an offensive rebound. Mm-hmm. It's just an easier shot, usually a kick out or a layup. So, I think that was been the biggest key in those games. And probably the other thing for us is, the game of basketball, making missed shots, and we haven't been shooting the ball well against Snow the last couple times.
Well, good luck on that first round game. Let's look a little more on the whole season in general. Haven't really had the full luxury of a full healthy team really at almost any point this season. Who are some of the players that have upped their role and filled those voids?
Well, you can look at Finley in the last game. Obviously, that's one game. But Petra has had 2 big games for us against the Salt Lake, who's going to be the 1 seed at the tournament, and knocking them off 2 out of the last 3 times we played them. Has stepped up and played some good minutes for us. But this is a weird team. We're looking at who to nominate at the region for all league selection. And it's like game 1, this kid, game 2, it could be this kid. So we're a hard team to scout, which is a good thing, I guess. But we've had different people step up. I think Allie Thane been pretty consistent most of the year, and probably the kid that we put in halfway through is Brooke Haney, who's had some really big games for us shooting the basketball. So. Kayla's done it. Gamari's done it on the defensive end. We just have really missed Mallory this year. This is a kid I thought was going to be the player of the year in our conference. And I just remember going back to last year's championship game where she put up 24 points against Salt Lake in the championship game. Just came back and her knees haven't been good. And trying to get her on the court, it's been a struggle. And now she hasn't got the reps. So when she does get on the court, there's no feel for the game.
It's always unfortunate to see when injury derails a season like that, but it's good to see those guys who have came up and filled those voids. Let's look back at the tournament. What is it going to take for this team to win this tournament, make their way to Lubbock?
Well, when you get to a tournament play, obviously the 50-50 balls are always big. Who's going to win those 50-50 balls? Because that's usually the team that wins a game. And I think we're all pretty similar. I think Eastern Utah, all the way up to Salt Lake, Snow, and us have a chance to win this thing. So that's going to be one critical thing to watch the hustle plays. Who's going to get the hustle plays? Always rebounding is a key. one thing that we've done a good job of doing so far all year is taking care of the basketball. Our turnovers have been pretty low, and we got to continue to do that. But now it's about who can take negative plays and not let them affect you into another negative play and another negative play and get down on yourself. Because you're gonna have the highs and lows in games like this, and you got to be able to overcome those lows. And usually it starts on the defensive end.
Well, thanks for joining us. I think that's all the time we have. Good luck here this weekend on the tournament. Hopefully you bring us home some hardware.
Yeah, it'd be awesome.
I'm here now with freshman forward Finley Garnett. Finley, thanks for joining us.
You're welcome.
So, Finley, let's talk a little bit about that last game. First game you started in a while. You had a fantastic game, 25 points, 12 rebounds, including the three-pointer to send it into overtime to allow you guys to come back and win. What was really going through your mind between, when you first found out you got the start to the moment you hit that three to clinch the tie, send it to overtime?
Well, when he mentioned the starters, I was pretty surprised to hear my name, but I knew that since he's starting me, I had to bring something in, so I really focused. Mainly I was trying to focus on rebounding. That's really what he wanted. And then the rest just came, and hitting that three-pointer, I think that was just instinct. I felt awesome. It was so exciting.
Looking a little farther ahead, we have the region tournament coming up. What is your team, and also specifically you, going to need to do to capture that region championship and punch your ticket to Lubbock?
Well, I think mainly what we've been talking a lot about every game, Coach mentions rebounding. I think our defense and rebounding will really send us into the national tournament, and everyone on the team is excited. Every day we're talking about it, and we really want to make it there.
What will it mean to this team? It's been a while since CSI Women have made it to the national tournament and made some noise in there. What will it mean to this team to be that team that turns it around, gets to the tournament, makes some noise, brings back some hardware? What is that going to mean to you guys?
So much. I mean, this season has been up and down, and we've been through a lot this season. I think getting to the national tournament and going far there would mean so much to us.
Finley, thank you so much for joining us. I think that's all the time we have. Good luck at the regional tournament, and hopefully good luck at the national tournament in the future. So thanks for joining us, guys.